Attach valve handle to shaft. So that's what this is. It's now attached to the valve stem at the base of the statue. Turn handle. What's that attached to the bell? It's some kind of old metal crank. What else needs cranking? I've cranked so many things. This game has involved so much cranking. I don't know what else could possibly need cranking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Okay, where is the Colonel? Let's try his usual haunt. Colonel's downstairs again, but I'll bet if I walk through here and then walk back again, the elevator will be back and the Colonel won't be. Hey, look! Elevator's back! Colonel not back. I don't want to ask for hints, but I kind of want to ask for hints. I'm so perplexed. Like, everybody's just gone. Where is everyone? Where's Lillian? That wouldn't taste good. You would eat the dog, but, probably not all that tasty. I mean, you're not morally or ethically opposed to eating pets, but, you know, ugh. There are many mysteries that I can't figure out what to do next, and I can't even figure out how to advance time. I mean, there's nobody home, but there gotta be somewhere. Where did I break the game? Like, what's happening? It can't be that this has just become like an empty house simulator. Fifi's still here. Game? Game? Fifi is not here. I think I might have busted the game. I think I busted the game a little bit. I think I might have busted the game. That's like the only explanation left for what's going on. Look in, Minnow. See, do not see anything. Did I look in carriage? Did I look under carriage? Found a crowbar. Makes sense that there would be a crowbar in the carriage, judging by the state of the carriage right now. We know exactly what to do with that. I almost certainly would have eventually figured that out, but it could have taken countless hours. So thank you, David, for the appropriate amount of hints. Just like location, basically. Lift, floorboard with crowbar. She just, like, grew the crowbar out of her arm. Floorboard has been pried open, exposing a small niche in the capel floor. Look in niche. See an old leather-bound Bible. Get Bible. Removing the brittle old Bible from the opening of the floorboard, you carefully open, written inside the front cover, you see Francois Pierre Crouton, born 1787, passed away 1832, married Claudette Mary Tort, 1815. Claudette Mary Crouton, born 1796, passed away 1856. Thomas Simon Crouton, born 1816. Anything especially interesting here? There's Sarah. We know about Sarah. Born 1854. No hint of when she passed away. Which is interesting, because we know she did, but she could have just survived the pastor here. Upon further searching through the old Bible, you notice a strange notation on the last page. It says, ribbons of distinction and chances. That's a lot of croutons. Sarah, our end is near. The bell will ring solemnly on our final night, and then will sound no more. Sir Lancelot will forever salute us. Do not weep for us, my child. We will watch over you. We love you. Do not ever forget. Okay. Sarah's mother was probably insane, is what I'm writing in my notes for that. And I'll also write, Sarah's death is not recorded. That feels like a more useful piece of information. With a sad heart, you tenderly close the fragile bibble and reverently place it back in its hiding place under the chapel's floorboards. Well, that was informative, but not useful. Apparently, the bell will never ring again. Ringing the bell is probably how we get the spirit of Sarah to appear. There's gotta be some reason for Sir Lancelot will forever salute us. That's an insane thing to write. I don't understand. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here we knew it was Act 3. It announced it was Act 3. So I definitely probably hadn't broken anything at this point. Can I figure out what I do that makes it Act 4? And then figure out how to sort of re-get everything. Well, that passed time. Crowbar get. Maybe I just need to tell Seely about this? Stop it. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save this as temp 2. I'm gonna load the original temp. And I'm gonna try telling Seely about more things. Maybe she'll believe me. No, I don't think that was anything. Now that I can make Blaze be my friend, can Blaze help me transport a corpse? A friend helps you move. A true friend helps you move a corpse. As they say. As they say. Dun dun dun. Well, we're just going to ignore that. Give carrot to Blaze. Now I can open the gate. Get the lantern. Make out with the horse, suggest Bit and chat. You plant a big kiss on Blaze's nose. He looks at you curiously, like, why the hell did you do that? The heck is that thumping sound, asks Specklad. This is one of those purring horses. It's a horse that purrs. Would it have been at all possible before this point to get somebody to follow me? Doesn't feel that way. You can lead a horse to a corpse, but you can't make him drink? Perhaps you should get some help. So frustrating. Does not understand wound. Have you tried examine corpse, suggests Specklad. Yeah, it's just this. Make sure he's dead by hitting him some more, asks Bit, suggests Bit in chat. I mean, I did take the murder weapon. You don't have a violent nature. It would be violent of you to hit a corpse. That would be very violent. I mean, I guess it is violent. Doesn't serve much of a purpose, but it is violent. use this harness to harness the corpse. That's not understood. Look at how good they are at the corpse hiding business here. If I walk outside and back in, he's still there. But if I walk right down here, and then right back again, it's gone! Bit suggests solve mystery. You can say that again, game. Hello? Hello? I've been here. Oh my god. It's a cane. I didn't know about this. Well, we know what to do with the cane. Now suddenly I'm making progress again. That's presumably the Colonel's cane, which probably means somebody... Well, no, because the Colonel has a wheelchair. He didn't walk with a cane. Cane everyone, suggests Bequest. Wow. God, this game! Had I oiled the bell in this reality? I thought I oiled the bell way earlier. Remember, everybody, this is a Sierra game, so there's a million ways to die. Oiling the rusted bell may have loosened it. It may have loosened it too much. Is it conceivable? Is it conceivable that I, eons ago, got stuck by oiling this bell? That I shouldn't have oiled the bell, but it definitely did the ding of you did the right thing. Unoiled bell, suggests Bequest. Bucket on head, then ring the bell, suggests Bit. Ah! Speklad was right all along. I just needed a bucket on my head. Is there a helmet in here? Of all the things in here, is a helmet one of them? No. Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, there's the suit of armor. Can I get its helmet? Hello, Rodney. Welcome. Have I made progress? I don't know. Every mystery is 12 more mysteries. Thanks, I hate it. Oil helmet. Okay, that's interesting. Remove helmet. Take helmet. Oil... this is a whole new interface. Oil, arm. Holy shit, that was violent! That was violent! Good God! Discovered a whole new way to die. Yowzy! Yowzers! That's more violent than the falling chandelier. That turns you into, like, mush. Just human mush. Hello. Small metal valve handle. Apparently I just grabbed the valve handle. Valve handle. Our dearest daughter Sarah, we know you would like to look in... You knew you would know to look in the armor. This war is terrible. We fear our end is near. In case you're not the only one to find this note, we won't give too much away. Use this valve handle with your favorite water nymph. Don't ever forget, we love you very much. Okay. Okay. Just wanted to see her die again. Pit in chat says, oh no, there are millions of water nymphs. So cryptic. I don't know how I would use a valve on a nymph. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's what this is. That's what that is. Put valve handle in slot? I don't know. Put valve handle in nymph. And it doesn't know the word plinth. Turn valve handle. Turning the valve handle in your hand, you see the other side of it. Put valve handle in hole. That is not clear. Sorry, Rodney. Good guess. Put valve handle in nymph's vagina. Oh, it doesn't recognize the word vagina. Shocking. Turn poker. That is not understood. Nope, Speclad, I can't turn everything. Attach valve handle to statue. Attach valve handle to nymph. Attach valve handle to stand. Examine statue. Small square shaft protruding from the base of the statue. Oh, whoa, what's this? A small square shaft. Attach valve handle to shaft. So that's what this is. It's now attached to the valve stem at the base of the statue. Turn handle. Here, click and the fountain comes to life. Welp, I certainly did that. I don't need any of that. I just know that was the last time I'll ever need that. Welp, I activated the fountain. Hooray! So maybe somewhere else where there was water, this is like redirected that water or something? That doesn't make a lot of sense. It didn't even like go the like you got points, you did the right thing sound. Speclad suggests I dive in the fountain. That's a good idea. There's no reason to get your feet wet. Can I just turn the handle again? Okay. I really don't feel like I've made progress. Maybe if the fountain is running, then for some reason the bell won't fall? That makes sense. And by makes sense, I mean makes no sense. That looks like Colonel Henry's cane. Okay, where the hell is he? Cool, thanks. I mean, I had guessed it was his, except that he doesn't walk with a cane, so that didn't make perfect sense, but whatevs. Has he also been murdered? I mean, I guess all I really learned is that he does, in fact, spy on his house guests in the same way that I spy on his house guests. I'll accuse him, and my evidence is, well, I was spying on the house guests when I caught you spying on the house guests. Henri is back. Interesting. Leave my cane alone, he says, and then I still have it, so good job. Yes, I already knew he can walk. Very exciting. Ask Sealy for chicken. If you want it, just get it. Fine, I'll go outside and I'll steal a chicken. Chickens belong to Sealy. But the game told me if I wanted it, just get it! I need a hint. If anybody watching knows this game at all, I am stumped. I will at some point switch to just reading a guide myself, because I am utterly flabbergasted. Speclad says, well, I was right. You have to pull the bell but not stand under it. How? Do I game Frickin' video game! You can never carry around that big bell. I think I didn't get to really hear the bell because there was a drunk idiot walking by. So let me wait until the drunk idiot is done walking by. There we go, we did it. What's that attached to the bell? It's some kind of old metal crank. What else needs cranking? What else needs cranking? What? I've cranked so many things. This game has involved so much cranking. I don't know what else could possibly need cranking. Is there something outdoors that can be cranked? Can you crank up a horse? I think that's something you can do. Crank the alligators, suggests Specklad. Perfect. That's safe. Crank the well, suggests Rodney. The well already has a crank. See? There's the crank. Everything that needs cranking already has a crank. This is why it's so mysterious. There's like 50 crankable things, and then the thing I find is a crank. But I already cranked all the things. I think I need to crank up the horse. I think I need to crank up the horse. The horse needs a quick cranking. Looks like you missed an item, says Specklad. Well, yeah, presumably. That's how this kind of game works. Use your lantern to see the well, says Rodney, but I don't have matches, so I can't light the lantern. That's an item I'm missing, Specklad. Oh, I missed an item that I can't get anymore, says Specklad. What item? I mean, if I can't get it anymore, you may as well just spoiler me, Specklad. Because otherwise I'm just going to kill myself in new and interesting ways. Given that it's an item I apparently can't get anymore, Specklad, just pure spoiler is fine. I don't care. I was certain that there was some way that I could get something from the corpse, but I could not figure out how to get anything from the corpse. Which corpse, Specklad? There have been 2 corpses. The corpse of Gertie had a necklace that I couldn't get, and the corpse of Wilbur is like all dressed to the nines, and I couldn't get frickin' anything off of it. Well, that's easy enough. And I tried examine wound. Examine head? See nothing special. Examine torso. See nothing special. Look under corpse. Look at corpse harder. And I tried looking pockets. Pockets. Look in jacket. Look. Just look. Just look. Search corpse, suggests Specklad. Oh my, there's search separate from... I hate this. Why, it's Wilbur's monocle! Thinking it might come in handy, you take it with you. This freaking game! Specklad, I need you to tell me whether I needed to search the Gertie's corpse too. Because if so, I missed that. I might need to replay quite a bit if I also needed to search Gertie's corpse. Monocle. Okay, let's speedrun some stuff then. You don't know how to wear a monocle. It keeps falling off. Actually, it has to be fitted to your orbit, or it won't be able to stay. So, you know, she just doesn't have the same orbit size as, what's his idiot? Wilbur. What is that? That's like a... I don't know what the hell that is. Is that just supposed to be peeling paint or something? Oh no, that's... Let me explain to you what my brain just did. So, I saw this shape here, which is actually the shadow of the lamp, and I saw this as some kind of creature, like, jumping out of the wall, like this is a mouse's nose and face or something, and 2 little red eyes, but this mouse is also wearing a witch's hat. I remember that you can look at things like this, and I wonder if, like, if I look at the monocle itself, is that anything? That's a monocle. Look through monocle? You examine it with the monocle. Wait, I didn't say anything in particular, I just said look through monocle. Can I examine things with the monocle? Examine lantern with monocle. Is this doing anything? I haven't used the poker yet with monocle. You would examine the fireplace poker with the monocle. Uh-oh, there are traces of blood on it. No shit! Examine... But I've already used the crowbar. Well, I'll just examine everything with monocle. I think I missed the oil can. Oil can with monocle. Crowbar, obviously not the notebook. Oh, I haven't used the, crackers. Examine hand curve. What is this, so, are we supposed to believe that the monocle is like a telescope? What's the word? A microscope? It's like, it blows things up? Hello. EP. Magnifying glass, that's the word I was looking for. Why would the monocle be a magnifying glass? EP. EP. Who's EP? EP. Edna. It's the drunk one, whose name is not Edna. Is the cane magically here now? No. Elvis Presley suggests Specklad. Perfect. Check the playhouse, suggests Lucy. I don't know why. I mean, last time this was locked. Open door. It's not locked! Hi. Look at Wilbur's bed, says Specklad. Oh, because his bag is gone. Oh, she's insane. Nice. Also, how freaking huge is this playhouse? It's for children, but we are like half of its height. This is creepy. Lillian doesn't notice it. What's wrong with Lillian? Lillian is just having a cult meeting with her dolls, says David in chat. Sounds about right. It would appear that Lillian is more interested in reading a book to some old dolls than talking to you. It would probably be best to leave her alone right now. It would probably be best to realize she's a psychopath. I'm scared, so I'm just going to shimmy right here. An old fairy tale entitled Bluebeard. That sounds like a fairy tale. Take the dolls, suggests Rodney. The dolls don't belong to you. They belong to Lillian the psychopath? So many deaths might have stressed her out, says Lucy in chat. Amazing. Okay, well that was creepy. But it did pass time, so that's something. The dolls don't belong to you, they belong in hell, says Specklad in chat. Hard to argue with that, really.